Alright, what's up YouTube? I hope everyone's doing pretty well today. We're going to be making a quick tier list on who the best characters are right now. And basically, kind of like a community tier list where everyone thinks the characters should be as of the moment. So, let's get started. So, what do we think of Rover, first of all? I feel like, from what I've seen so far, just by playing the game, right? I feel like Rover is a pretty solid A so far. What do you guys think? A? Okay. Her damage is solid. Yeah, like the ability to stop time for a little bit and then quick swap to another opponent and then use the second abilities from them is very nice. Alright, so you guys also agree. Okay. Alright, what about Verina? I'm pretty sure everyone knows where Verina should be at right now. S. Yeah, S tier makes sense. Verina's, like, of course, one of the best supports in the game right now. Probably the best support in the game. Attack damage buff plus another 20%. Gives her a total of 35%. Anyways, I haven't really had the opportunity to play Encore, but those that have played Encore, what would you guys say her tier list would be in? She's a really good DPS, A or B. Okay, so how about we put like an A- right now? So where do we think Kalcharo fits in this, F? Okay, alright, I'm putting an F. Okay. Oh, okay, high S. Okay. So we have Xianchi, who just got reworked. Main reworks is the fact that her animation is a lot faster. So she's able to only have 3 marks of shield. Before she had 4 specific shields, but now she only has 3 of them. And she's pretty good. She feels really like smooth to play. So from what I'm seeing, it's A, high A, low S, A, B. Okay, alright, I think this is fine. Let's move on to Lingyang. Lingyang was previously thought to be A tier. Pretty sure he got reworked as well. The fact that you can utilize his ultimate is gonna buff his Forte skill. And that Forte skill is basically him like going mid-air and attacking a bunch of different people at once. Okay. Alright, let's put him in B. So the general consensus is B tier. Now we have the one and only Jian. So what do we think about Jian? Jian in terms of usability is in front of Verina, behind Verina, or behind Kalcharo? Behind Verina, in front of Kalcharo. Alright, so Yinlin. Alright, we got S tier. Alright, let's move on. Okay. But Yinlin, so her usability is actually better than Kalcharo. Let's move on to Jianxin. Using her own ability, or her E ability, to instantly get the health back is super nice. But from what it looks like, everyone is saying S tier, but in the lowest tier. Okay, let's move on to Alto. From what I've seen, his Ultra skill buffs Jian quite considerably because Jian does arrow damage, of course. E tier, oh my god, okay. That's pretty harsh, I'm not gonna lie. B tier? Low to mid B tier? Okay, so B tier, I would assume behind Lingyang because Lingyang is supposedly the high B tier. So now we have Chixia. So Chixia is another DPS, I believe. She has one of the few gun weapons. Low B tier is good, she's not that good. So would you say she's behind Alto or in front of Alto? Behind Alto. I'll put her behind Alto. Alright, so moving on, we have Taoqi. So Taoqi's a support player. She provides shielding, very specific timings, and utilizes a Forte skill to actually get the shield. Her parry ability is also very nice. So everyone's saying that she's B tier to A tier. Alright, sounds good. I'll put her low A tier. Let's move on to Mortefi. So Mortefi is a super good sub-DPS and buffs Jian quite considerably with his ultimate, because it applies, I believe it's like some sort of damage when you swap out of. And he also buffs heavy attack damage with the Ultra skill. Low A tier, behind Encore, low A tier. Okay, I see. Above Taoqi, okay, that makes sense. So now we have Yanwu. So he's an Electro. So where would you put Yanwu? I haven't had the chance to play him yet, but from version 1.0, I feel like mid, okay, so mid to high B. Let's see. He's above Alto. Oh, okay. Yeah, so what about Baizhi? She's another good support and has buffing capabilities. And the best thing of all is that we get her for free. Super free to play friendly. And you just instantly use her, buff the main DPS, and then also heal the main DPS, which is super nice. High A tier, low S tier. Saved me so many times. I see. Mommy is equal to instant S tier. Okay. So let's move on to Sanhua. So Sanhua is a glacial sub-DPS. Could be the main DPS as well, but generally she would be in the sub-DPS category. What would you guys say that Sanhua would be in mid S tier above Danjin, mid to high A tier. So I think what I'll do is probably put her in front of Danjin from what I've seen. Her usability for different teammates and abilities are super nice. So I wouldn't be surprised if she's like a solid S tier character. Yeah, so we have Yangyang as the final 4-star and the final character. So what would you guys say Yangyang would be in? A tier, she's high B, low A tier. Oh yeah, so she's an air ability user. She has kind of like a, what is it? It's like her ultimate basically sucks in the opponents, kind of like a tornado. A tier but S tier for cuteness. Final character, which is the magistrate for Jinzao. What would we put her abilities? Because we don't know who she is, right? I probably put Jinhsi like, I don't know, like I feel like she's gonna be really good, honestly. Like solid S tier when she comes out. So honestly, like if there's any changes to the final tier list, let me know. So I guess we can put, would you say Mortefi is in front of Rover or even in front of Encore? That's fair, that's fair. Okay, so what if we move Taoqi down to like B tier? But what if we put Taoqi behind Lingyang? From what I've seen so far of Sanhua, because I do have her in game, yeah, I would put her in the A tier, like the high A tier. Encore is still high A to S tier. How about we move around Encore here, and then we have something like this. We switch Mortefi, and we put them in front of Sanhua, Yangyang and Taoqi, and we switch with a Rover. So something like this. Alright, I hope you guys enjoyed the video. So this is the definite community tier list, plus some of my personal opinion on what the characters should be ranked at. And if you guys like to check out more videos, make sure to subscribe and join the Discord for future events. We do have 2 new events that are coming up. So yeah, we'll see you later. Bye bye.